Alright guys, it's that time of year again. The DR ships, PR7 is now coming. And alas, it's not the USS ship I was talking about yesterday. That's probably next month's event. So this month we got PR7. So they're going down the list. They showed 3 ships I think as of right now. And I'll go through each of them every single day until the release of PR7. Woohoo! Crazy. I know, it's nuts, right? Absolutely disgusting. Anyways, though, today we got one of the first DR ships. It is going to be a Russian carrier. All right. I was not expecting a Russian carrier. I was kind of expecting a carrier, but not a Russian carrier. So that's kind of crazy. Her name is going to be Admiral... Ooh, I'm going to butcher this name really, really hard. If I do, please correct me if I'm wrong. Nakhimov. Nakhimov. I feel like I said that right. I'm not even sure. But if I said it wrong, though, please correct me, guys. I don't know how to pronounce Russian words. So, I apologize. But, let's talk about this ship, guys. Design-wise, we're going through the cat theme again. Absolutely phenomenal. I think someone on my Discord right now is an absolute cat fanatic when it comes to cat girls. So, yeah. We got a Russian cat girl carrier. Now, that's a tongue twister right there. Please say that 3 times twice. So, Russian carrier. I think a lot of people in my Discord are saying she's like an upgraded version of Chikalev, the SSR carrier from the PR5, I think. Yeah, PR5. So, upgraded version of her. Now, if she is going to be an upgraded version of her, her kit is going to be probably very similar, meaning she's running a double dive bomber build. So that's going to be very interesting. A double dive bomber could be kind of good in a scenario, but the issue with double dive bombers is that it's very, very slow because Tenrais are very slow. Sky Raiders are very, very slow. So in order for this ship to take off, she must have a good reload buff to her name. If she has like 10%, 15% reload, now we're talking. Now we're actually gaming, and she's going to be absolutely disgusting. So there's that. And since she is the one of 2 DR ships available, and DR ships usually comes with a UR gear, there is a potential right here that we're going to get either a UR fighter, a UR dive bomber, or a UR torpedo bomber. Now, I wouldn't get too crazy, but I hoping it's not another Wyver. We don't need parallel bombers. Right now, what we're missing is a UR fighter and a UR converging torpedo bomber. Both of these options are going to be very, very good because they're going to be straight upgrades, assuming they go to damage route for bossing. Right now, we have what for fighters? We got the Havars, some Yorktown 2s for light armor. We have AP rockets from PR4. I go down the list for you guys right here, but essentially the good fighters we have as of right now are going to be where they at? I have maybe I made all of them already. I honestly do think I made all of them already. All right, let's go over this list right here. So fighters, we have these bad boys right here. Very good for light armor. Good for medium armor. We have AP rockets, if I can find them. These bad boys right here, best in slot for medium armor. And heavy armor, we're gonna go with the I'm gonna go with flapjacks, but it's not like best in slot. It's just really good damage modifiers with the bomb being 115. So honestly, for spot right here, if they want to go a super strong fighter for heavy armor, they can. There's a slot for that available as of right now, and that essentially kicks out flapjacks, sea hornets, and tiger cats. All those gets kicked out if they release a fighter-based heavy armor damage plane right there. AP rockets and Havars I feel like are in a good spot. They shouldn't get power crept, so I think heavy armor is the right choice here. If they do that, oh my goodness gracious, you're gonna have planes like Enterprise to start taking off. Honestly, you could probably make it so even Yorktown 2 becomes viable for heavy armor with these kind of planes. So if they add a really good heavy armor fighter for the UR gear, it's a lot of planes are gonna start taking off. It's gonna be, well, pun intended, but they're actually gonna start taking off. It's gonna be disgusting right here. So I'm gonna put his name again. I'm gonna call her Nah. Nah's gonna start being a really good game changer in this game. I feel like as of right now, all the carriers in this game have been game changers. Yorktown 2, Implacable, Shinano, Hakuryu have all been very, very good. I see no difference when this ship comes out. It's gonna be an absolute bomber. Man, these puns are killing me, dog. Okay, I'm making too much jokes right now. Stop with the carrier jokes. Jesus, man. Oh my god. But I think this ship is going to be really, really good. Design-wise, a cat, absolutely hilarious. I think they... honestly, I think I welcome the cat theme. Just go all cats. Who cares at this point? I think it's really fun. But a UR carrier can mean a lot of things for the game and as well as the Russian faction. Because right now, I think the Russian faction may be the second strongest side faction in the game. I could be wrong here, but if we look at the Russian faction as of right now, you're going to have ships like Soyuz, Kronstadt. Honestly, this fleet is actually very solid. I take it back. But it's going to get even more solid because you have Chekhov now and Soyuz. And if you guys don't know, Soyuz buff carriers in here somewhere. Increase, yeah, aviation by 15%. And then there's like, yeah, CV buff as well too. So when you run a Chekhov and you run Nah right here, Nakhimov or whatever, oh my god, that's going to be a lot of damage. Soyuz, Chekhov, and Nakhimov is going to be absolutely disgusting. Similar to how Shinano, Hakuryu, and Musashi are like a pair or whatever. This could also be a really, really good pair as well too. Very interested on what I can build with this fleet because now we can do stuff like Soyuz, Chekhov, Nakhimov, Kronstadt, and then some buffers, maybe like Kirov, Chappie for more damage in a Vanguard slot, Avra for more DPS for like Kronstadt, and ships like Chappie as well too. A lot of potential here for a very, very good Russian fleet. And I think as of right now, the Russian fleet is very, very good. It's not Italian, so that's funny. Well, the Italian is the other DR ship, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. There's a lot of potential here when it comes to Russian fleet. So I'm very, very excited about this ship. I think it's going to be an absolute stunner. I'm actually really excited because this time around, the DRs are not from the main 4 factions, which is going to be very exciting. It's going to open up a lot of opportunities for other factions to play their own style, and for people that play Italian, Russian, and even like French to enjoy the game much more, not have to play like Iron Blood, Eagle Union, Royal Navy, or one of the most popular ones, Sakura Empire. So I'm looking forward to this ship. I think she's going to be in total destruction of a ship. Absolute. Look at this art right here. Like she's a cat, but you have like a giant thing in the background that's being like, oh, look at me, I'm a giant robot. So I think it's going to be great. I'm excited. Carriers in this game are always great and strong. I want to see where a kid is going to be. I have a lot of expectations for this ship. It's going to be very, very good. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about this first ship, the Russian carrier Nakhimov. Butcher that name, I don't care. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the second DR ship. And we'll talk about that in much more detail. Peace out.